today means a lot to me. I always wanted to give back, and I'm just happy that I'm able to do it today. And I hope it goes far in assisting with medical bills and such like. I hope I can continue to give back to others.
You were very emotional earlier. Can you tell us why?
It's very emotional because I was in the same situation as Raphael and Sapphire, needing medical bills. I know that my family, it was quite hard for my family to get funds. So it's quite emotional that I can now help other people that were in the same situation that I was in.
We donated $1,500 in May, I think it was, and then $1,000 to $1,200 in terms of the skateboard development, in terms of product, in terms of if we find a source or a sponsorship to help Taryn to go away, then that will be further funds that we will seek. As he makes more sales, that would be looking for more people to help.
Okay. For me, in terms, you mentioned urging Barbadians to give back. You mentioned his illness. How important is, because we see a lot of GoFundMe. How important is it to get these
I think in the time when Johnathan was sick in 2014, if they had GoFundMe, I didn't know how to access it, and it wasn't really that prevalent. At the time, it was difficult to figure out if to ask for help or not. But today, people have GoFundMe, and social media is becoming more prevalent. I mean, he's doing a lot of marketing for his business on social media. So I think it's important that we're able to find avenues to reach the public to ask for assistance. We can't do it alone. We had insurance. Sagicor helped us right through, but 4 tickets a year, and we were going away 7 times a year, and sometimes it was as a family, because when it was a major operation, everybody is in it together. We need to find ways for corporate Barbados, for individuals to give back. If you have to go to travel overseas, you don't live there, so you need food, you need shelter, and you need, to get around. So it's a big challenge, and we hope to help many more people as we go.
So first it started when I fell down at school, and then I had to go to get an X-ray to check and see if I was injured. You have to see if I had any broken bones or anything.
How long ago was that?
That was so long ago. About 4 years ago. Yeah, about 4 years ago. And they said nothing was wrong, so we just left it at that. Then a year later, my grandmother was telling me about how my shoulders had looked off, like one had looked different from the other. So I went to the hospital, and the X-ray that I had showed from the year ago showed I had scoliosis, but nobody said anything. So then I had to get another X-ray to see how different it was from the one before. And then that's when my mother started to see what she could do by going for more appointments at the hospital, then checking to see how to fix the scoliosis and what it could do. So my mother tried to see if she could get a brace at the hospital, but there weren't any more because there were no material to make a new brace, which we had to go privately to buy one. And then after about 3 years or so, we finally got the brace. Got it January this year. And now the donations that he's given me is for my physiotherapy. And next year they will see if I'll need surgery or if I will just keep on the brace till it gets fixed.
I got this skateboarding around when I was 9. I was just fascinated of how you could flip the board and you could grind rails, and I told myself that is the sport that most fits me. Like, I used to do track and martial arts, but there's just something about skating that made me happy. It felt like I was in a different world, and This today means a lot to me. As I said, I'm thankful that Johnathan was able to see the potential in me, and I'm just happy that he'll be supplying me with product that will help my progression, that will help me progress fast, and a lot more great things will happen for me.
What are those great things that you're hoping for in your future for skateboarding?
I would love to be a skater. His name is Michael Miyagi. He made a statement that the first Barbados pro is probably alive right now. And at that time I was probably like 7, and he said that I would like that statement to really be a fact. That I would love to be the first Barbados professional skateboarder and just skate a bunch of contests overseas and just put skateboarding on the map for Barbados so that I could attract pros all over the world that would make them want to come to Barbados and skate a bunch of spots.